Hello, this is Beta Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing Freeholder. I've had this game for a while. I got sent it for free. It's a very good game. I played quite a bit of it. It's not the most video-friendly game. It's the sort of game that you should play when you're in school and, you know, Oregon Trail, and that's teaching you how the pilgrims or whatever made it out west. This is what it's like to be a Roman, not peasant, but to be almost overcome by the Romans. But we'll give it a go. Enter your name. Jeb. Today will be Jeb. Choose your gender. This makes no difference as far as I can tell. And you pick a class. Now this is basically the most important decision of the game. You can be a ranger, an agent, a warrior, an initiate, an artisan, a rancher, or a gardener. Now the thing is, I've played this so extensively to the point where I know the build, if you will. It's you go ranger. All of this is what actually makes you who you are. You want to go tracking, is that right? I can't remember now. Yeah, you do want to go tracking. This is the story. Martius IV, Speaker of the Annum CDXXIX. I think that means of the year 1129. I think that is. I can still hear the mocking laughter of Marius in my ears. I have come so far, and to have fallen into Roman hands at the last minute seems like fate. But the gods yet offer it. Basically, you're left to your own devices to survive in this hex-based farmland. So the crux of the game is up here at the top. You have to, at the end of each year, pay the Romans a bribe in money and a bribe in wheat. The only way to get wheat is to either buy it, but it's very expensive, or to grow it in the fields. The only way to get money, well, basically every other thing you do kind of gets you money. The real crux of the matter is that you yourself need food in the form of nutrition to survive, otherwise you'll starve. And in the cold months you need heat, usually in the form of firewood or magic coal. There is magic in the game. That is the one, you know, not quite realistic aspect. The game is generous. It gives you a bit of firewood and some pickled asparagus to start with. You'll see over here, here's Jeb. I've already got a class, and you also have Lydia and Caius. I don't know why it isn't Gaius, that would be easier to say, but Caius. Those two have no class to start with. They're uncouth, if you will. You have to train them basically by doing shit, and then eventually they can pick a class. These two white chits, I think that's a word, chit. That's how many actions they can do. You'll notice the forester has a green one. That means he can do an extra green forester action. Basically what you want to do is you want to get Lydia. I'll set her off as the farmer so she can just plough the fields. I didn't check what this field was. The soil is loam and it is nutrient rich, right? I clicked the wrong one. Right. So we want to pick a crop that grows in loam. Yeah, wheat. They pretty much always give you this layout to start with. So what? Right, she's done that. Jeb, his job will be to hunt. That means, right, ignore that. So she's going to be the farmer. Jeb's the hunter. That leaves a role for Caius. Now that's where your choice comes in. We've got the wheat covered. Lydia will do that. Jeb will cover our food issues. Caius needs to cover money. Now to get him to do money, you can either train him up to be an artisan, that gets you money, or I don't know what else, to be honest. I'm talking out my arse at this point. I don't really know. I'm gonna send Jeb hunting to start with. Okay, he got one meat. That's good. Another meat, and that will be our total meat ration necessary. Perfect. He also got sinew and 2 hides. Wonderful. That means he doesn't actually have to hunt for the remainder, so I'll get him to gather firewood. That comes in later. I don't need it yet, but later. Now here's the real key. You go into the homestead. This is the crux of the game. You can upgrade every part of your home, right? This is all storage. Make it so your firewood won't rot, your wheat won't rot. Basically, stuff won't rot. I know rot's not quite the right word. It's the kitchen. Ignore the kitchen. The ability to pickle is pointless. You can add a sauna, which I never found a use for. Damn it, get back in there. But we wanna work on our ability to do something or other. I can't think what. That's it. We need to make various tools. And to do that, you need timber. So I'll send him to get timber to start with. That's not right. Chop timber. He can do that twice. That's fine. It's very minimalist. The sound effects in this. Right, we're good to end the turn. Now comes the tough decisions, right? This is where you divvy up the food and how much food they get. How big of a meal they have. The bigger the meal, the more health they gain. Everyone's going to get a hearty meal because I've got meat, which will perish anyway, so there's no point keeping it. Boom. See, now I've got no meat. The pickled asparagus, that will last forever. You want to save that for the leaner months. Right. So first things first, we need meat. I've almost exhausted the game supply here. There's normally a lot more game in this meadowy area. Okay. You got a great meat. That should be enough for everyone. The mule is very important. You need him to get to town. What's in town, you ask? Well, the market is in town. The mule carries goods to and from the market to earn you money. This is also where you take part in combat and espionage and gaining the trust of the local townsfolk. Don't have to worry about that. We're more concerned with wheat. How do I get home? I've forgotten how. That's how. Right, so this symbol here, the red 3, that means I've got 3 days till it's ready. The kind of blue drops means it's been watered because of the rain. So I can have Lydia plant a new field. This one is silt. So I plant something that works with silt. Beans or radishes. I'm gonna go radishes. That'll pop back up later. Right, Caius, build me some tools. So you want to start by making a barbed spear that I'll give to Jeb, and he'll be able to hunt better with that. I need a pole and a stone for that. So that's that. Now to get stone, you need to find somewhere that has stone available. Claim this land, please. I've now claimed the mountain, and I can construct. It has got the goods for a stone pit, but I need to build it. That requires 10 timber, which I don't have. You can see the crux of the game, can't you? Generally speaking, what happens is you fuck up and run out of money at some point, or you don't quite do everything right. Shit is expensive. Anyway, that's enough about this bit of the game, because we're gonna ignore that. Gee, I'm not even gonna quit. How do I? Yeah, I can't remember how to quit. The game really picks up 2 or 3 years in when you start getting onto terms of shit. Level 4. Unfortunately, I named my character Semicolon for reasons which will become clear later. I believe the save has corrupted, because I certainly have more than absolutely nothing. It's coming into play. The villa. Rome. I think this game's still in early access or some shit, because basically once you do the first 3 years, the Roman official who comes to tell you about how much bribe he needs and all that stuff, the story continues, but it just stops at 3 years, and it's like, well, they haven't really built further than that. But it is fun. I can't. The game has become unresponsive though. Live carefully, game recklessly. This is Steam Alpha 2 at this point, so we can accept, you know, a few alpha-y issues, because to be honest, it's really fun to play. Alright, well, it does appear to have lost my save data, and that's fine. That's very much the crux of why my character has dumb names, is because eventually you get bored of putting new characters in when you're trying new shit out. Let's have a warrior, shall we? Tough old warrior. Let the die be cast. Yeah, ignore the farming aspect for now. We're gonna go straight to town. We're gonna find a bandit, and we're gonna fight them. Wow, I did that immensely quickly. Just put all my men in here. These guys can't actually do anything, but it'll be fun, won't it? Dire times indeed, when even the humblest must go to war. Commence the battle. I like the dice sound effects at all moments. Bringing these two here was frankly pointless. They can't actually do a whole lot of anything. Right. Now, it's very hard to actually get what you want to happen, so I want you to quick strike this one. Just parried. Okay. Form a guard stance then. You guard stance as well, and you. Oh no, something happened. He's been flanked. The dice has been rolled. This could be a battle queue up the top here. I'm 90% certain that my warrior at some point will just cut them down if they come near her. Strike an enemy, retaining current reaction status. I will point out there's no tutorials at all to combat. You have to figure out all of it yourself. And I don't know if I have. He seems to have died. The dice has been rolled again. I don't really know what's happening. Just attack. I think this man has died, Caius. Lydia seems to be alive still. I've got 2 reactions left. That number seems to fluctuate constantly between 1 and 2. And he's dead. Victory, 2 XP gained. Not bad. Looted 39 silver. Not bad. Party status. Gaius is wounded. Right. Yeah, that's not grand. Bandit activity has been severely reduced. Good. Astoria is grateful. Yeah, there's a whole town dynamic here. There's about 4 different towns. You gain influence with them. It gives you bonuses or some shit. I don't really know. It's all about farming, really. I gained. Oh, right, yeah. The silvers are actually the bronze ones, and they're not very good. The silver ones, which are the D's, maybe Dactari. They're the good ones. Yeah, let's just all sleep. How do we? I've forgotten. I can't even remember how to make them sleep now. Oh, that's it. Yeah, you just click sleep. Everyone sleep. Sleep away the worlds. Yeah. So that was Freeholder. Very short one today. It's annoying. It's a very good game. They sent it to me free. It's crap for making a video. It's very slow. It's not far from a text adventure, but it is very fun to play. If you were immediately enjoying the look of that, you can easily get. Well, how much enjoyment did I get out of this? I played 9 hours of that. 9 hours. That's quite a lot. For reference, I've only played 8 hours of Doom, and I love Doom. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.